To start the installation upgrade process, download the VAX software from the Vicon website and run the file. The first screen displayed shows a list of prerequisite components that must first be installed on your system. If a required component is not installed, it will be checked off automatically in the list of things to install. If you are unsure of which component to install, we recommend installing all checked components. Click the Install button. If prompted to start a download for any components, click Start. This may take a few minutes. The status bar will indicate the progress of the installation. When the status reaches 100%, the next button becomes enabled. Remember to press Start to continue download of any components. Once all prerequisites are installed, the installer will automatically launch the Vicon Access Control Application Installer welcome screen. Click the Next button. The next display is the Vicon License Agreement. Accept the terms by clicking the button I accept the terms in the license agreement and then click Next. Select the installation type. A typical installation uses the default SQL Server and service configuration. This is recommended for users who are not using an external SQL Server and don't have any custom requirements for service configuration. The advanced installation is recommended for users who want to use an external SQL Server or may need advanced configuration options for domain environments. When advanced installation is used, the database configuration allows you to override the default SQL Server connection settings. The server name is the host name of the SQL Server. The instance name is an optional identifier used with SQL Server Express in case there are more than one SQL servers installed on a single machine. The database name is the unique name given to the database with the SQL Server. Click the Next button to continue. The next advanced screen is the service configuration window, which allows you to modify the user password and ports used by the various Windows services. The Web Server Service is responsible for providing the web-based interface and APIs. The default listening port is 11001. The Communication Service is used to communicate with the hardware panels and uses port 9876 by default. The Management Service is the System Manager interface, which uses port 11002. The Run As User text box indicates the user the service will run as. Click the Next button to continue. The next step is to configure Windows Firewall to allow outside access. Make sure to enable the remote access. If you are using a third-party firewall, additional steps may be required to permit access. Click the Next button to continue. On the Ssl Configuration screen, you can choose if you will store the self-signed certificate or SSL as a root authority. This can prevent SSL errors on some web browsers. Click the Next button to continue. Select the installation directory where you would like the Vicon Access Control application to be installed. Click the Next button and then Install to complete the configuration portion of the VAX installer. Press Finish when the installation completes.